Well, I injured my leg doing all that I did. And then all I could do was a little bit of dishes. So I managed to do a little bit of dishes. And you know what? Some days it's like this, okay? Some days you're gonna feel run down and unable to even stand for too long. And that was me, okay? It happens. But even a little bit of work is still seen by God. And it is still blessing your home. So even if you can only manage to wash one dish, wipe one side of the counter, maybe move stuff that's not supposed to be on the counter back where it goes, in the fridge, in the pantry, in the cupboard, whatever, that's still something, okay? Don't let the enemy lie to you and tell you that you're useless, that you're not carrying your own weight. You are. Let me tell you something. Those who suffer from chronic illness, like autoimmune diseases or sciatica in my case, plus autoimmune diseases, plus whatever else is going on, I don't even know. When you suffer like that and you still manage to even just lift a dish, let me tell you, that is the greatest song in heaven. While it looked like to the world and the secular people, Jesus was doing nothing when he was just crucified on the cross, just sitting there on the cross. He was actually breaking open hell and death's gates. While it looks like nothing on the surface, there's spiritual things happening in the spiritual realm that are far more profound than you even realize. Maybe you only lifted one dish, but you know what? That's like the widow woman who put her last 2 pennies into the box at the temple. Everything she had. She's richer than everyone on earth. Let me tell you, that's how God sees it, okay? You lifting one dish when you didn't even know if you could, that's like a symphony, an orchestrated symphony in heaven. Like the most magnificent fragrance coming from incense to the throne of God. You just did something so incredible in the midst of your suffering. That's everything, okay? And I've come to realize this through my suffering, that even though I'm suffering and I feel like I can't do what I want to do, the things that I still am able to do and still do are very, very extraordinary in the sight of the Lord. Because I'm a human, okay? And Jesus came here as a human, so he knows how frail and how weak and how tempting it is for the flesh to avoid discomfort at all costs, but to choose Him and to choose service and Christ-like service in the midst of suffering. You're literally walking in the footsteps of your Lord. You're walking the steps to Calvary. You're refining your spirit and your soul. Yeah, you may suffer here on earth, but don't you remember the story of the rich man and Lazarus? What did Abraham say to the rich man? You had everything on earth, easy for you, riches and everything, while Lazarus had nothing and suffered all his days on earth. Now he is in paradise and you are in the pit. Think of it like that. When we suffer now, we will be so rewarded later. There is no measure to the peace and comfort we will have when Jesus comes for us. So I gladly, joyfully suffer here. And sometimes I complain because I'm human, but I joyfully suffer. I offer every single thing up. I unite it with Jesus' suffering, and I ask Him to take it and use it the way He needs to use it. For souls that don't even have anybody to pray for them, I'm praying for them. People I don't even know, strangers, I don't know their names. I offer my suffering up for them, so that maybe they can be healed today, or they can have comfort today, or they can have relief today. That's what I've been doing. I'll suffer gladly for others. And I think that's why I suffer so much, because I literally, at one point, I asked God, if you can let me suffer and it help others, then I will gladly suffer for others. And it started out as like intercessory prayers and suffering for my father-in-law, and then it blossomed from there that I started like doing it for anyone, people that I hear about at church, like passing by, I'll accidentally hear people talking about their suffering. I'll offer my suffering for them so they don't have to suffer and they can find relief. I offer rosaries for them. I've been praying for my best friend Patricia for a long time, and I offer all my suffering for her too, so that she can have relief. My mama, when she was sick, I'm strong enough to suffer it. I think I was built for suffering, considering my life. Anyone who truly knows me, then they know that I did suffer quite a bit in life. Lots of different sufferings, many different ways to suffer, lots of tragedy, lots of loss. And it has literally given me the thickness I needed to be able to handle all suffering that comes my way. Big or small, light or heavy, I can handle it. The Lord knows I can. He knows me better than I know myself. So if I'm suffering this much, He knows I can handle it. And I trust Him. So I will allow Him to do the work He's doing in me. Oh, how I love the Lord. guys don't even understand the amount of love I have for him. I don't think it can be explained in human words. I don't have human words to explain it, in fact. It's beyond human capacity, that's for sure. It's something other than human. The way I love God, the way I trust him, the way I surrendered to him, the way that I humble myself before him, the way that I get on my face before him, the way that I trust him in every single situation. I don't care what it is. I know God has my best interests at heart and it'll work out for our good somehow. And I trust that. No matter what my brain and what the enemy whispers into my ear, I say, I trust God. Even if he makes us homeless and slays us, I trust him. I know he's doing his best and he's doing what's best for us. And that this road, whatever it is, will lead to milk and honey. I don't care what the enemy says. I don't care what my brain says. It'll lead to milk and honey. And let me tell you, so far, every single time since I started surrendering, I've been led to milk and honey. So, I have come to trust the Lord very, very deeply and blindly, because he has proven numerous times, not that he needed to, I should have had my own faith, but he does enable us to strengthen our faith through seeing signs and confirmations. That's the way that we build our faith, right? But sometimes we have to step out in faith too, even if we're not sure. Like the whole situation since we moved from the lower mainland, I've been surrendering every single time, saying, Lord, you didn't bring us up here just so that we would be homeless. Lord, you didn't bring us up here just so that we would starve. Lord, you didn't remove us from whatever's going on in the lower mainland just to have us fail here. I know you have a plan. I trust you. So whatever it is, I give all this fear, this worrying, this constant headache that I have over what tomorrow will bring. You know what tomorrow brings. You hold tomorrow in your hands. I'm going to walk with you hand in hand and trust that you're leading me into my brightest future, whatever it may look like. And he does. There was a time when we first moved up here where the first place that my Dana-sama was working ripped him off and completely screwed him over bad financially. And we were worried. We were like, uh-oh. Can you guess what I did? I got on my face in prayer, begging God and saying, I trust you. You didn't bring us up here just so that this would happen. And guess what? The very next day, Dana-sama had another job. Now that job also backstabbed him very viciously. But you know what? What the enemy meant for evil, God made for our good, because in the midst of that, Dana-sama got a better job. And the better job ended up giving us a vehicle so that we didn't have to take the bus. what a blessing. Yeah? And that job offered him a unique opportunity where he didn't have to pay up front. He could pay by working. He paid off his car by working on Saturdays. And he paid it off in 3 Saturdays. Is that sick or what? That's how good the Lord is. He has also been giving opportunity after opportunity after opportunity for us to grow more. Not like hugely. We're not like, we're not like super wealthy or super rich or anything like that. But for the situation that we're in, we're doing well. And that's because he gave me wisdom and discernment to be able to manage our finances very well. And I've been doing it. I can't even believe how well I've been doing. And the Lord is teaching me every single day more and more ways of doing things better. And I'm listening. And I'm cultivating the lessons that He's teaching in the midst of all of this. So if you can imagine, I trust Him, even though I can't walk today because of the work I did this week. I trust that the Lord knows what He's doing with me and that I will be just fine. I will offer it up, surrender fully to Him, work on being very gentle with myself for the next couple of days, which means there will be no video for Saturday or Sunday. I decided to take weekends off, okay? So there won't be a video until Monday. And I'm going to try to get Mondays up on Monday. Okay? I have to have better hours of operation because I pour out and I give so much, y'all. Because I love so deeply and so much that I just want to give. But you know what? Giving and giving and giving and not giving yourself anything or rest will burn you out quite quick. And I see it happening. So I'm going to have hours of operation where Monday through Friday, I am socially active. Saturday and Sunday, I am not. That is my weekend. Oh, how I love the Lord for giving me such wisdom to know when and where to be online and be active and things. Sorry, guys. I'm still just waking up. Drinking my coffee. I'm gonna put on my cottage scent of she and do my morning prayers. Very, very grateful. I'm just so thankful and grateful. Can't even tell you. Well, I can, but very, very, very excited for everything that's coming. Glory be to the Lord, and I only want to glorify Him. I only want to glorify the Lord in everything that I do, everything that I breathe, everything that I say, everything that I touch. I want it to glorify the Lord, no matter what I'm doing. I want my very breath, my very blinking, my very step to glorify the Lord. That is my goal. That's how much I love the Lord. And I don't know how to explain it in a human sense. That's what I want. I want to only worship, glorify, praise, give everything that I am to the Lord. I offer everything to Him, my very life. Oh, I'm gonna have to massage this leg. It's starting to cramp. Oh, is that another bead from my... It is. Wow. Oh, some more beads from my marriage bracelet that busted last Sunday. I wonder if there's more down here. I don't know. I found these two though. They'll go inside of the little thing that I've been putting them in until I can fix it. I wonder if any fell inside of the basket that's here. Maybe. I'll have to take a better look. Oh, what about under the bed? Let's see. I don't see any beads. Okay, no beads in the bed. Oh, my back. Oh, that hurt. Oh, leg, why are you doing this to me today? Light stretching, soft massage. I gotta take care of this leg. I don't know how I injured it, but I think it has something to do with my neck and shoulder. My neck and shoulder are probably causing my sciatica nerve to overreact like this, which is what's causing the pain down my leg. Like the muscle in my thigh is so tight. It's like hard as a rock. So it's overly tense, you know what I mean? And it's causing like throbbing pain down my leg into my ankle and my knee. Last night I did a little bit of light stretching, maneuvering, and I had my leg lifted under a pillow. But for some reason, I still woke up in this much pain. Again. Which is why today has to be a resting day. I haven't been resting, as you guys noticed. I've been just moving around the kitchen and doing way too much. And I need to rest. I haven't rested since my biopsies. It could be that too, like my body's overly stressed and traumatized from the biopsies, and then all of a sudden I'm moving around, not letting my body heal properly. Know what I mean? Alright, light stretch, massage. Come on, leg. I need to know what you want. I don't know. I'm not strong enough to massage my own leg. Oi. Now I have pins and needles in the bottom of my foot. Alright, y'all. Pray for me. This leg is really, really, really bad. Pray for me, y'all. I'm limping every day. Alright, love y'all. I'll catch you in the next one, which will be Monday. Later for now. God bless. Have a great weekend, everybody. Love y'all. See you soon. Bye-bye.